Hello guys, welcome to your Basic 1 English class. I am teacher Nelly and I'm so happy to be here with you. Today we are going to do a little review about our last topics that we were checking during our web classes. Okay, but first of all, I would like to announce, guys, that this is a recorded video because as you have seen, the web is overloaded. What is that, teacher? Okay, that is that everyone is using the internet. However, our team is working for you very enthusiastically. On the other hand, guys, remember that you should wash your hands for 20 seconds. Protect yourself by eating well, staying home, and enjoy your family, guys. This is a very good recommendation, guys. Please do it. Do not forget it. Okay, according with that, guys, let's make a little warm-up in order to practice some topics that we were checking before this situation. Do you remember what are the vowels? What are the vowels, guys? Do you remember? Okay. Do you remember that the vowels are those? Those are my vowels, guys. Let's repeat after me, guys. Repeat after me. A, E, I, O, U. Fast. A, E, I, O, U. Okay, guys, do you remember? These are the vowels, guys. Please do not forget, guys. These are my vowels. Okay, now, what are the consonants, teacher? What are the consonants? Do you remember? Okay, the consonant, guys, are the rest of the alphabet. Okay, if you don't remember, let's practice again. These are my consonants, guys. Repeat after me. Repeat in your house. B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T. V, no B, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Remember, this is with vibration. Z, C, Z, B, V. Okay? So, remember, guys, this is very important. Consonants are those. Okay? My vowels are those. Okay? So, if you don't have questions, guys, let's make a little game. I'm going to paste this here. And I'm going to paste here my consonants. Okay, according with that, let's make a little game, guys. I'm going to show some words, guys, and you are going to do what? When I show a word and this word starts with a consonant, what are you going to do? You are going to clap. One more time. If I show you a word that starts with a consonant, you are going to clap. Please, parents, take a photo or a video if you want to your son or daughter. Now, if my word, guys, if my word starts with a vowel, I am going to jump. One more time. If my word starts with a vowel, I'm going to jump. Okay, let's make a little exercise. If I show you apple, apple starts with a what? With a vowel or with a consonant? With a consonant or with a vowel? Of course, with a vowel. So if my word starts with a vowel, what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump. Okay, now if my word, another word starts like brush. What is brush? Brush, exactly. Or brush. If my word starts, what is that? This is a consonant or this is a vowel? Of course, this is a consonant. Sorry. So, if I have my word that starts with a consonant, what I have to do? I have to clap. Okay. So, questions about this? Okay. So now, let's start. I'm going to show you some words, guys, and you have to do this in your houses. Okay. So, ready? Let's go. Unicorn, sheep, elephant, book, apple, iguana, brush, and the last one, fridge. Okay, time over, guys. Now let's make some fast. Okay, ready? I'm going to show you fast the words, guys. Okay, so ready? 1, 2, 3. Apple, sheep, unicorn, fridge, brush, iguana, elephant, and book. Excellent, guys. Thank you very much for participating in these games, guys. Now, according with that, let's start with our review. Okay, breath, breathe, breathe. Okay, guys, do you remember what is our first topic that we checked in this week? Our first topic that we checked in this week, guys, was comparatives, guys. Okay, what is the function of the comparatives, guys? The function of my comparatives, guys, is to compare two or more objects, guys. What is my structure to make a comparison, guys? My subject, my verb to be, adjective plus er. What is this, guys? Remember the rule that is very important. If my adjective have only one syllable, I'm going to reduce my adjective and I'm going to add the er. But if my adjective has more than one syllable, I have to add more before my adjective. Then I'm going to use my principal word, that is then, in order to compare my first object with the other one. For example, I can say, my sister is tall. If my sister is tall, tall has only one syllable, so I have to use more tall or taller. Of course, taller. So my sister is taller than me. Yes, my sister is taller than me. But I am more Intelligent. Is it okay if I said intelligenter? No, that is not okay. Why? Because intelligent has more than one syllable. So I have to use I am more intelligent than my sister. Yes, that is true, okay? Now let's do another comparison about using the adjective expensive. What is expensive? That costs a lot of money, guys. For example, the Ferrari. The Ferrari is very expensive, guys. Very, very expensive. So, I am going to say, the Ferrari is expensive. One syllable or more than one syllable? Expensiver or more expensive? Exactly, more expensive. So, the Ferrari is more expensive than, what could be? Than Chevy, for example, or than Bocho, or than Azuru. What do you want? As you prefer, Bocho, Suru, as you prefer, guys, okay? So, questions about comparatives? Okay, very good. Now, please, if you don't have questions, guys, please give me an example in the comments. Give me an example with a comparative, okay? Put your name, write your name, and give me your example using a comparative, guys. Okay, now, what is a superlative, guys? What is the function of a superlative? A function of a superlative, guys, is to emphasize that this is the number one. The number one is the only. Nobody is better than this. Nobody. Okay? So, for example, let's do a little and terrible example, but that is my favorite too. Coke or Coca-Cola is the, it is very important to use the article the. Why? Because I'm going to emphasize that is the only one, the best, the topic, the king. Okay? So one more time. Coca-Cola is the most delicious, guys. Delicious is my adjective, okay? So, delicious is a short adjective with one syllable, or delicious has more than one syllable? Exactly, has more than one syllable. So that is impossible to say. Is the delicious set? No, that doesn't exist. Okay, so the Coke is the most delicious soda in the world. That is the only one. No any drink is more delicious than Coke. I am saying that the Coke is the most delicious, guys. The most delicious, okay? Let's do another one. For example, I am going to say, my students, for V1, am, are, or is. My students, plural. Of course, I'm going to use the verb to be are. My students are I'm going to use the adjective intelligent. Intelligent, guys. One syllable or more than one syllable? More than one syllable, guys. Exactly. So, my students are the most intelligent students in the world. My students are the most intelligent guys or students in the world. Excellent, very good. So questions about the superlatives, guys? No? Excellent, very good, guys. So please, if you don't have questions about this or this, please write another example in the comments. And put your name again, guys, because I have to identify who are you, okay? So excellent, very good, guys. I'm going to paste one more time this paper here, and I am going to use now this other lesson, guys. Why I am using these topics, guys? Because I saw in your exercises that you have some questions with these two topics, guys. I haven't received your exercises for possessive pronouns, so I suppose that you understand. Very good. But if you have questions, guys, please tell me in an email or as you prefer, guys, but please tell me, okay? So, what are the modal verbs, guys? What are my modal verbs? The function of my modal verbs, guys, is that my modal verb is going to modify the form or the action, okay? First of all, what is can? Can, guys, is my modal verb that express ability. Something that I can do it, that I have the ability to do that. For example, I can walk with my dog. My dog can barks. What is barks? Is woof, woof. That is the action. My dog can barks all the time. Yes, I promise you, my dog can barks all the time. Okay? For example, my grandmother can cooks spaghetti very well. Okay, very well. Okay, so no questions with can. This is very important, guys, because can is only in present, not in past, nor in future, not in this moment. It's in present, guys. It's in present. Okay, now, what is could, guys? What is could? Could, guys, is my modal verb that express ability. Can is my ability in present. Could is my ability in past, guys. This is very important. The past of can is could. And my verb is going to be in simple form again because I have my modal verb in past. So for example, I can say, my father could. The pronunciation is not could, no could, no nothing. Repeat after me. Could. Could. Excellent. Very good. So, my father could run many kilometers. Now, he can't. But in the past, he could. Okay? Now, another action could be, when I was a little girl, when I was a baby, I could eat many candies, many candies. I loved candies, guys. Okay, so I could eat many candies. Okay, so questions about could. Excellent, very good, guys. If you have questions, guys, please send me an email. Do not forget that, guys, okay? And the other one, must. Must, guys, is my modal auxiliary or my modal verb that helps me to emphasize an obligation, guys, an obligation. That is a strong obligation. You don't have option to say no. The option is yes or yes. You don't have another option. For example, you must wash your hands for 20 seconds. Remember, guys. For example, we must, obligation. Remember, this is a strong obligation. We must eat very well, or we must eat vegetables. Okay, so questions about that. Remember, this is ability in present, this is ability in past, this is an obligation. Okay, what is shall, guys? Shall is a modal verb that helps me to offer. Okay, so for example, I can say, shall I help you with your homework? Shall I help you with your homework? Shall we dance here? Another one. Shall you bring me my books, please? Okay, this is an offer, like you want to do something. Okay, so questions with shall, guys. Okay, if you don't have questions, or if you have questions, please tell me by an email that you have questions about that or about this topic, guys. But if you don't have questions and everything is okay, please send me and write an example in the comments. Okay, in the comments, using if you want can, if you want could, if you want must, or if you want shall, as you prefer, guys. Okay, so I'm going to paste that here. Okay, guys, guess what? We finished today, but I'm going to be with you in contact by an email and checking your homework. Remember that you have until today to deliver your exercises, guys. Please do it. Do it because those are very important, guys. Do not forget, okay? So, guys, it was a pleasure to be here with you. Please be careful. Be careful. Take care of you and see you soon. Bye, guys.